As we grow older, health becomes one of our most valuable assets, and one of the simplest ways to support our well-being each day starts right at breakfast. But what exactly should seniors eat in the morning? What kinds of foods are easy to digest, full of nutrients, and truly good for the aging body? In today's video, we'll explore healthy breakfast ideas for seniors. Meals that are simple, affordable, and energizing. Whether you're caring for yourself or a loved one, these ideas can make mornings brighter and healthier. If you're interested in smart eating, senior wellness, and graceful aging, don't miss this. Let's get started. As we get older, our relationship with food starts to change in subtle but significant ways. Our metabolism slows down, our appetite may shrink, digestion might not be as efficient as it once was, and our bodies become more sensitive to imbalances in sugar, salt, and fat. Yet, nutrition becomes more important than ever. Among all meals in a day, breakfast is perhaps the most crucial, especially for seniors. It sets the tone for energy levels, mood, digestion, and mental clarity throughout the day. A healthy breakfast isn't just about satisfying hunger. It's about fueling a body that requires support, care, and balance to age gracefully. The beauty of a healthy breakfast lies in its simplicity. It doesn't need to be fancy or complicated. What it does need is intention. Choosing the right foods that nourish the body, protect the bones, regulate blood sugar, and support the heart and brain. When we talk about breakfast for older adults, we're not just talking about avoiding greasy sausages or sugary pastries. We're talking about meals that gently awaken the system, provide steady energy, and offer nutrients that are essential in the aging process. Let's start by thinking about what the aging body truly needs. Protein is key. It helps maintain muscle mass, which is critical in preventing falls, weakness, and frailty. Older adults often eat less protein than they should, which makes incorporating it into breakfast an important strategy. Eggs, Greek yogurt, tofu, and cottage cheese are excellent sources of protein that can be easily incorporated. For example, a soft-boiled egg with a slice of whole grain toast and a few slices of avocado is not only filling, but also packed with healthy fats and protein. For someone who prefers a lighter breakfast, Greek yogurt topped with chia seeds and berries provides calcium, fiber, and antioxidants. Then there are whole grains. These offer complex carbohydrates that release energy slowly, keeping blood sugar stable and helping with satiety. Oatmeal is one of the most senior-friendly options out there. It's soft, easy to digest, and endlessly versatile. Rolled oats, cooked with a splash of milk, topped with mashed banana, cinnamon, and walnuts can make for a warm, comforting, and deeply nutritious meal. Or perhaps overnight oats soaked in almond milk with blueberries and a teaspoon of flaxseed, chilled and ready in the morning, are a more appealing choice. Fruits are another cornerstone of a healthy senior breakfast. They offer fiber, natural sweetness, and a rich supply of vitamins and antioxidants. Berries, bananas, papaya, and soft apples are not only easy to chew, but also beneficial for the heart, brain, and immune system. Pairing fruit with a protein or healthy fat source helps slow down sugar absorption and avoid spikes in energy or crashes later. Think apple slices with almond butter or papaya with a dollop of plain yogurt. Hydration is often overlooked in the morning, yet it's vital. Many seniors wake up slightly dehydrated, especially if they take medications that increase fluid loss or if they simply drink less water during the day. Starting the morning with a glass of warm water with a slice of lemon can gently wake up the digestive system. Herbal teas like chamomile or ginger can also support digestion and create a calming routine to begin the day. We should also talk about calcium and vitamin D, two nutrients that play an enormous role in preventing osteoporosis and maintaining strong bones. While the sun is a good source of vitamin D, not all seniors get enough exposure, especially in colder climates. Fortified breakfast cereals with low sugar, milk or plant-based alternatives like almond or soy milk, and calcium-rich foods like sesame seeds, leafy greens, and yogurt are excellent additions to a senior's morning routine. Another important piece of the breakfast puzzle is fiber. Older adults often struggle with constipation or sluggish digestion, including fiber-rich foods like oats, chia seeds, flaxseed, fruits, and whole grains helps keep things moving and supports a healthy gut microbiome. A bowl of oatmeal with chopped prunes and sunflower seeds can be more than just delicious. It can be medicinal in a gentle, natural way. It's worth noting that not every senior wakes up hungry. Appetite may vary with age, medications, sleep quality, and general health. For someone with low morning appetite, a small smoothie made with banana, yogurt, and a spoonful of oats or nut butter can be a gentle start to the day. Smoothies are also a great way to sneak in leafy greens like spinach or kale without the need for chewing large portions. For seniors with diabetes, blood sugar balance is especially important. A breakfast high in refined carbohydrates or sugar can cause spikes and crashes, leading to fatigue or even complications. Instead, pairing moderate carbs with protein and fat, like a slice of whole grain toast with peanut butter and half a boiled egg, provides longer-lasting energy without the blood sugar roller coaster. Meal timing and routine also matter. Encouraging seniors to eat breakfast at the same time each day helps regulate metabolism and supports consistent energy levels. It also creates a sense of structure and normalcy, which is especially helpful for those living alone or managing cognitive decline. Let's also consider the emotional side of breakfast. For many seniors, food is tied deeply to memory, comfort, and culture. A warm bowl of congee may remind someone of childhood, while a simple cup of tea with toast might bring comfort and calm. Honoring these preferences, while gently adapting them to healthier versions, allows for nutrition without sacrifice. For example, traditional rice porridge can be cooked with less salt, enriched with pumpkin or mung beans, and served with steamed vegetables instead of pickled items high in sodium. Another tip that's both practical and empowering is involving seniors in preparing breakfast as much as their ability allows. Even small tasks like peeling fruit, spreading peanut butter, or stirring oatmeal create a sense of independence, accomplishment. For caregivers, preparing a tray that's colorful, neat, and inviting turns breakfast into a moment of care and dignity. Let's not forget those with chewing or swallowing difficulties. For them, breakfast needs to be soft, moist, and easy to handle. Options like scrambled eggs, mashed avocado, fruit puree, soft toast dipped in warm milk, or smoothies made with cooked oats are all excellent choices. Avoid dry cereals, hard crusty breads, or overly fibrous fruits like raw pineapple or unripe pears. Budget can also be a concern. Healthy breakfast doesn't have to be expensive. Boiled sweet potatoes, eggs, bananas, and whole grain bread are affordable staples in many households. Buying seasonal fruits, cooking oats in bulk, and preparing homemade spreads like hummus or peanut butter can stretch both the nutrition and the wallet. Sometimes, the challenge isn't food choice, it's loneliness. Many seniors skip breakfast simply because they don't feel like eating alone. Creating a routine around morning meals, such as calling a friend while eating, watching a favorite show, or joining a community breakfast program, can turn breakfast from a chore into a moment of connection. And lastly, patience and flexibility matter. Aging is a journey, and so is finding the right morning meal. What works one week may not the next, depending on energy, appetite, or health. The key is gentle consistency, showing up every morning with a little something nourishing, even if it's just half a banana and a cup of tea. In the grand picture of healthy aging, breakfast might seem small, but it's a small thing that can have a big impact. When done right, it sets the stage for a better day, better habits, and better health. And it's never too late to start. Whether you're 60 or 90, every morning is a new chance to care for your body with kindness, one bite at a time. One of the most practical ways to apply all this knowledge is through sample meal planning. Planning meals in advance makes mornings easier and helps avoid defaulting to sugary cereals or skipping breakfast altogether. So let's explore a simple, healthy 7-day breakfast plan tailored for seniors. Meals that are easy to prepare, nutrient-dense, and satisfying, cooked with low-fat milk or a plant-based alternative. Add sliced banana, a few chopped walnuts, and a sprinkle of cinnamon. On the side, enjoy a cup of chamomile tea or warm water with lemon. This meal is high in fiber, potassium, and magnesium, all great for heart and digestive health. Day 2. Try a vegetable omelet made with 2 eggs, a handful of chopped spinach, and diced bell peppers. Serve with half a slice of whole grain toast and a side of soft papaya or steamed sweet potato. Eggs provide protein and vitamin B12, while the vegetables bring antioxidants and fiber. Day 3. A Greek yogurt parfait makes a refreshing option. Layer plain Greek yogurt with blueberries, chia seeds, and a drizzle of honey. If chewing is a challenge, blend the fruit into the yogurt. Pair this with a cup of warm green tea. It's rich in probiotics, protein, and antioxidants. Excellent for gut health and brain support. Day 4. Prepare a bowl of congee or rice porridge, cooked with pumpkin or mung beans for extra nutrients. Add a boiled egg and a few steamed greens on the side. Seasoned lightly with low-sodium soy sauce or sesame oil, this is a culturally familiar dish for many and extremely gentle on the digestive system. Day 5. Make a smoothie with banana, soft pear, spinach, and a tablespoon of oats. Add a scoop of protein powder or a spoonful of peanut butter for extra energy. Blend until smooth. This option is ideal for those with low appetite or chewing difficulties. And it's also portable. Day 6. Enjoy boiled or baked sweet potatoes. Served with plain yogurt and a sprinkle of cinnamon or chopped peanuts, add a small slice of whole wheat toast if more energy is needed. This meal is simple but filled with fiber, vitamin A, and healthy carbohydrates for steady energy. Day 7. Try a tofu scramble, sautéed with turmeric, soft zucchini, and onion. Serve with cooked quinoa or brown rice and a side of sliced mango. This plant-based meal is high in protein, calcium, and iron, perfect for seniors who eat less meat or dairy. These meals are not only varied and colorful, but they're also designed to meet key nutritional needs: protein, calcium, fiber, healthy fats, and low glycemic carbohydrates. Of course, personal preferences, cultural backgrounds, allergies, and health conditions will vary, so the plan can and should be adapted to the individual. Now let's look at some practical cooking tips and adjustments. For seniors with reduced chewing ability, focus on softer textures. Use cooked or mashed fruits instead of raw ones. Shred vegetables finely or steam them until soft. Swap crusty bread for moist whole grain toast or soft porridge. Avoid dry crackers or sticky foods that may cause choking. If eyesight is poor or motor control is reduced, keep the kitchen organized and safe. Use color-contrasted plates and utensils. Pre-cut ingredients. Use non-slip cutting boards and opt for tools with larger, easy-grip handles. A microwave can help reheat oatmeal, scrambled eggs, or soups quickly and safely. For caregivers or family members supporting elderly loved ones, the presentation of breakfast also matters. A well-prepared tray with fresh fruit slices, colorful plates, and a warm beverage feels more inviting than a random collection of containers. A beautiful meal is a small but powerful act of care and respect. But even the most nutritious meals can only do so much if we ignore the emotional side of eating. Many seniors have lost spouses or live alone. Eating alone every day can sap the joy out of meals. That's why breakfast routines that include social connection, even a video call, shared meal with a caregiver, or listening to calming music, can dramatically improve the overall experience. Nutrition experts often emphasize that what matters most in senior nutrition is consistency over perfection. It's not necessary to hit every food group every single day. Rather, aim for a balance across the week. Some days may be lighter, others heavier, and that's perfectly okay. Here are a few reminders shared by dietitians who specialize in senior health. Eat within an hour of waking to stabilize blood sugar and jumpstart metabolism. Don't skip breakfast, even if it's small. Skipping can lead to low energy, dizziness, or overeating later. Always include protein. At least 15 to 25 grams is ideal. This helps with muscle preservation. Stay hydrated. Water, herbal teas, and broths can help reduce fatigue and support organ function. Limit high-sodium processed foods like bacon, instant noodles, or canned meats. Add healthy fats like avocado, olive oil, nuts, or seeds. These support brain and heart health sometimes. Seniors receive conflicting advice. One doctor says, eat more fiber. Another says, reduce carbs. A family member warns against dairy. It's easy to become overwhelmed or discouraged. That's why it's helpful to work with a registered dietitian or family doctor to develop a personalized breakfast approach that considers medications, medical history, and specific nutrient needs. And what about those who say, I've never been a breakfast person? That's okay too. The goal isn't to force full meals, but to ease into a routine that works. Even starting with something light, a boiled egg, a banana, or a cup of warm milk can be a meaningful first step. Establishing a sustainable breakfast habit takes time. Here are some tips. Plan ahead. Make overnight oats or prep smoothie. Ingredients the night before. Keep staples on hand, like eggs, bananas, oats, and yogurt. Set the table the night before to create a morning rhythm. Use reminders, alarms, sticky notes, or caregiver check-ins can support consistency. Celebrate small wins. Eating breakfast 4 days a week is better than none. In the big picture, breakfast is more than just a meal. It's an opportunity to nourish the body, care for the self, and bring a moment of peace into each day. For seniors especially, it offers a chance to reclaim a sense of rhythm, pleasure, and dignity in daily life. In closing, a healthy breakfast for seniors is not about chasing perfection, avoiding every calorie, or fearing food. It's about intentional nourishment, thoughtful choices, and a bit of creativity. It's about understanding that food is medicine, but it is also joy, culture, and connection. Whether it's a warm bowl of oats, a colorful plate of fruit, a humble egg on toast, or a soothing cup of tea, each of these can be a building block toward better health, stronger energy, and a more vibrant aging process. Thank you for being part of this important conversation. May each morning bring a moment of care, a nourishing bite, and a reason to smile.